Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Robert Kelly, a.k.a. The Dude, a.k.a. The King of Zoom. Thanks for checking out the Calta and Kelly YouTube page. We hope you like what we're putting up there. Make sure you go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly and sign up over there, because every week we put a show, an extra show. Friday show, only Patreon. And we also have the J.O. party on Saturday night, only Patreon. That means you, all the fans, get to come into a Zoom and hang out with us and all the other ladybugs. And it's a blast. So we also let you watch all the shows live. YKWD live, all the Calta and Kelly's live, unedited, all go on the Patreon. And you also get the 10-minute extra YKWD every week goes on there, along with Live from the Shed, one-on-ones, Tech Talk with Bobby and Friends. There's so much content up there. And you know what? It's all for what? A price of a cup of coffee. $5 get you in the door. And you're going to love it. So make sure you go over there, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And here's another little thing I want you to do. If you like this content we're putting up, subscribe and like. That's it. Just hit the little button, subscribe, so you know when we got a new show out, and then like it so we know you like what we're doing. Okay? That's it. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Subscribe and like. Now, enjoy the show. Yeah, baby. We're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The back. The YKWD podcast. YKWD's back again. Old school, back in the day, where it all started, before them all. YKWD. This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules. Shut up. You're ruining this.
Where's the propaganda, man?
Sorry, it's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. Hey, what's up, everybody? R to the K to the Ellie is back. Whoa, what the fuck is that? Hey, what's happening, everybody? Yes, I am back. This podcast doesn't stop. You know, it should have stopped. I fucking, a pandemic. I make my shed into a ultra holy shit studio. Look at this. Look how good I look. Right, Mush?
Amazing.
Oh my God. Can you learn how to act?
I was sincere. You sincerely look amazing. You got the
anyways.
fairy lights. You got the bokeh.
Fairy lights, we got the bokeh, we got the fucking red, we got the new Tom Fords. What's up? Anyways, this weekend I want to thank all you ladybugs, all you peoples, all you RK fans, YKW dudes, for buying the pay-per-view. It was pretty wild. Wasn't my best performance, wasn't my worst. Had a lot of fun. Rich Voss, I want to thank him for coming down and just popping in, doing a guest spot. He's got a little Zoom pay-per-view coming up. We're going to support him soon. And, I had a good time. Me and Voss, he came out at the end. We did a little Q&A. I don't know if you got a chance to see that, Mush, but it was...
What did you guys say to Sam Roberts?
What? Yeah, he was... he trashed Jim and Sam. We're live during the pay-per-view, and he said something fucked up about the Jim and Sam show, and then about Sam, and then the guy who owned the theater went up and was asking the Q&A questions, and we just immediately attacked him from the shoe to the fucking top of his hair. It was brutal, and he was such a sweet guy for taking it. There was a couple moments where he got mad, because look, he owns a theater. He's a fucking boss, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's taking it from us two knuckleheads. And Voss said his shoes were ashy. Let Gabby in.
Hello.
Hey, Gabs, what's up, baby girl?
You look so cool. You look like a retired gay DJ from Berlin. I love it.
I'll fucking take that. What do you want to say to me today? It's good to see you guys.
Welcome.
Hello.
Yes, welcome to my club. Yes. I've been making beats for so long.
I like my cigars like I like my men, brown and thin.
Thin. I love those glasses.
Yes, these are new glasses. They're new, and they fucking fade to blue when I go outside. By the way,
I think I'm also going to get them.
no, you don't get these. That's fucking against the law. You don't buy something I have. That's like when Patrice bought my watch and Dane got my watch. You can't do that. I found this look, and I get it. You can go another direction. You have many different. I have one. I got 2 things I can do to look halfway decent. You have 97. You can wear a potato sack and people are going to tell you that you look fashionable. I have 2 things I can do. Okay.
Listen, if I put those glasses on, we still will not look alike.
Mush, did you get the chat?
Which part of it? I'm sorry. Yes. I responded to you.
Oh,
there he is. Why don't you get Joe List's fucking glasses? Yeah, don't buy my glasses. Get Joe List's glasses. Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe Tits.
Hi, buddy. Excuse me. I got all choked up when I saw your face.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you got a bat. I wish I had a bat up my ass.
Oh, this one would be a perfect one to go up your bum, too. Very, very perfect size for a bum. Stick it right in your rump.
I would love
right
that.
up here. How far could you go, do you think? Here? I'm saying right here to you. Right there.
I bet, I wouldn't want to go too far. I'd like a nice, just a little bit.
Just tasteful amount.
You could go down to here on me, lit.
Oh.
And then my ass would take a puff.
Oh, shit. I got to get my computer charger. I'll be back.
Yeah, please do your
The show
thing.
will just be on 20 for a few seconds.
Well, we're good. Listen, Gabby, do not get my glasses back to that.
I think I am. I really, really like them.
No, you fucking don't.
And you said the brand and I wrote it down.
You don't. You're a piece of shit. If you get my glasses, I will be furious.
That's exact. And that makes me want to get them so much more.
Well, good. I'm glad I taught you well. Keith Robinson calls me the fucking night of the pay-per-view. I'm nervous. It's live. I'm doing this shit. Keith Robinson calls me. I'm like, wow, Keith's calling. Probably Keith's calling to, hey, Mike Calta. What's up, baby girl?
2 of the skinniest people I've ever seen.
So Keith Robinson calls me the night of the pay-per-view. I pick up the phone. I go, hey, what's up, Keith? He goes, I hope you bomb. And then he hangs up.
That's friendship.
These are my friends.
You have bad friends.
Not me.
And I'm including Joe.
What? That's hurtful. I'm a good friend.
No, Joe doesn't. The only thing Joe does that he doesn't invite me to is Joe doesn't want me to be around his other hipster friends. Joe doesn't want Bob Kelly from Boston friend around his cool Brooklyn hipster alt friends.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. You're a maniac.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to meet. I don't get invited to barbecues or play dates or little coffee trips or shows. He does these Joe List with Friends nights. He brings down fucking Louis, Ari, fucking Eddie Murphy. I don't get nothing.
Yeah, nothing like those Brooklyn hipsters, Louis C.K., Ari Shaffir, and Eddie Murphy.
So that's another thing. Your little barbecues I don't get invited to.
I don't have barbecues. I had a picnic. I just found the photos. Max is a little baby, and you brought cupcakes, and someone else ate them, and you didn't like my fucking balloon, and you just trashed it. And so I didn't invite you back, and you don't want to come. You're up there, the whole thing. And but I have invited you many times to other places.
You have fucking Calta. He'll have fucking nights with the football games and parties. Never have I find out about this shit like on Wednesday. Like, hey man, what a fun time this weekend over Joe's. I'm like, huh? Nothing. Every barbecue he's ever been invited to, my house, he's been invited to. And let me just tell you, the thing that he had in the park, he goes, dude, it's gonna be a bunch of us hanging out in the park. I'm thinking it's all our friends that I know. Look for a balloon. He had a balloon 4 inches off the ground in Central Park. I'm with a brand new baby and a wife. I'm walking around looking for a balloon. I finally find the fucking thing. We sit down. Don brings a bunch of shit. All his little friends, all open micros, by the way. You know, one has a package of open nuts. One has beef jerky out of a bag. Don is bringing homemade food to this place. They savagely eat it all. And I don't even know these guys. I know Joe. That's it.
If you want a balloon, there's one on your shoulders right now. Be okay, babe?
Why don't you like Bobby to come to parties? Because he complains about everything?
I mean, we're fucking 8 minutes in. He's been claiming a party 8 years ago. And one time, first of all, it's been COVID for a year. And also, the last party I had, we had this discussion, and you know what, dude? It was Sarah and I turning over a new leaf, and we were going with the nice folks, the little hip Brooklyn queers that are all vegan and it was fun, and they were sweet and nice. We didn't have you, Bobby, Lewis, Louie, Ari, all these people that I have to go like this. No, when you get to know him, he's great. I've had, my whole life, I've collected friends that I have to be like this. I love him, but I definitely get it if you had to block him on Twitter.
First of all, what'd you have to do with Louie? All right.
What do you mean? I have to go. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but I like him. I don't know.
Don't worry, he'll ask first.
So I'm lumped in with Louis, Lewis, and who else?
Ari.
That makes perfect sense.
I'll take that. I like all those guys. But here's the thing, is that I can roll with your nerdy friends.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, Gabby's like one of them. I mean, I've never invited Gabby anywhere, but I think she's friends with the people, you know?
Listen,
Gabby would fit in more with your parties than Bobby would.
Oh, yeah. We'd love to have Gabby.
No. Yeah, Gabby's definitely a boring balloon party type of person.
Fuck you. What the hell? I'm buying those glasses.
Hey, I brought wine that we used last night. We didn't drink it all. And candles. We're in the middle of a park. Why are you bringing? I just thought we could light some candles.
Set the atmosphere.
To be fair, I was looking at the photos from that party, and 80%, it's a different crew now. 80% of those people now, I'm like, I can't imagine them. That party had like some Brooklyn-y people that you're talking about, and then like Dave Smith and Lewis. So I couldn't even imagine. Times have changed so much. We were looking at those photos and being like, wow, this is insane. I would never have these people in the same room. But I'm a what do you call it? A great bondage lover. I can hang with the hipster, you know,
bondage.
Bondage.
You're bondage, not bonding.
Whatever.
Bonding, you dumb.
Yeah, I want to be tied up and fucked in the ass by a guy. I mean, it's no big whoop. I'm just saying, I can hang with both crews. I like everybody.
Can you make that happen for him?
Yeah. What are you even talking about? Fucking half of my friends are bisexual.
Oh,
yeah.
Have you ever seen Me Afraid before?
No, why?
Because hold on.
Why?
Calta, I miss you.
I miss you too, but I have a feeling I missed a FaceTime call from Warren Sapp, and I'm afraid to take it.
Oh wow!
Why?
Because I talked shit about him on the air today.
Please take it right now.
Take it.
Take it right now.
I missed it. I looked up to see what I missed, and I said Warren Sapp FaceTime, and I'm like, nope.
Oh, what did you say about him on the air? I missed it.
It's a long story. He and I are friends. He was supposed to be on the show Friday, and he didn't show up. And then I texted him, and he just sent me back a picture of him on a boat. He's like diving. I'm like, well, we were supposed to be on the fucking show, and now you're diving. So today I had another player on, and I talked shit about it, and he must have heard it because now he's trying to FaceTime me, and I'm not doing that.
Why?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm afraid of that.
Why are you afraid of Warren Sapp?
Because I'm not afraid of fighting Warren Sapp. I'm afraid of him yelling at me like a angry uncle.
What's he gonna yell at you about? Like, what do you mean?
He's gonna use the N-word a lot, and he's gonna make me feel like, you know how I usually yell at other people and make them feel bad. No, then he'll get mad at me because I called him on the podcast.
Oh, please.
You're describing my phone calls with Bobby, an uncle that yells at you and says the N-word a bunch.
Exactly.
I don't. First of all, I do not listen to me. I do not say the N-word a bunch.
He does not yell like an uncle.
Oh. Yeah, and I don't say it a bunch.
How about this prediction? Sorry, I don't want to change that.
Yeah, you will die of AIDS. Yes.
Oh, that's hurtful. How about fucking Dustin Diamond? He got diagnosed 3 weeks ago. He's dead.
Who?
Fuck him too. Screech.
Who?
I never heard a bad word about him.
Who's Dustin Diamond?
About Screech?
Is it Screech?
Screech from Saved by the Bell. Piece of shit.
Of course he died. He made pornos at his lowest point of his career. He just started banging chicks.
Ugly chicks.
For money. Yeah, dude. You don't bang porn chicks for money and not expect to get AIDS or something It's going to take you out, give you weird knuckles and a pot belly.
You're saying he got amateur porn cancer?
Yeah, dude. He got the hives.
But he was diagnosed 3 weeks ago. He's already dead. It was like a super aggressive. That could happen to any of us. We could all be dead in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Don't fuck whores that have AIDS. Yeah, don't do that. Just stick
Gabby
with
said
Tara.
no.
I
Gabby
shouldn't
doesn't
be
have
doing that.
What?
I can't fuck or whores with AIDS.
What's your deal? You got a boyfriend yet?
No, I'm single. I'm going on many, many dates. Now that I got COVID, I have the antibodies and I'm going absolutely off.
I have antibodies.
Yeah,
Must put them in each other's mouth.
No.
Oh, shit. Right at you. Gabby definitely is at risk of getting AIDS every weekend.
What the fuck? How
Yeah,
dare
but
you
you know
herpes me? What? Say
how many guys
herpes.
have you
Say
had-
something.
How many guys have you had sex with in the past 30 days?
3.
I know that could have been for Joe,
Whoa.
too. 3 in 30 days?
Yeah.
Why is it that I
Wow.
couldn't get laid in my 20s when there were girls like you around?
Mike,
don't know.
Did you fall asleep? Are you reading the chat that I'm asking questions?
Oh, I'm trying to talk to Dante. I'm sorry.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
3 guys in 30 days. What can we
Yeah.
get the breakdown? Were 2 of them in 2 days, or was it once every 10 days?
Or
Oh,
two
there
at
he
once?
is. It
Oh,
was
good.
like
There he
like
is.
one a week.
Oh my God. Look at Dante zooming in. Go
Yes.
fuck yourself.
How do we get Warren Sapp on so fast?
This guy looks like somebody strong smushed Bobby's head down.
You don't know Dante?
I've never met Dante.
Oh, Dante is a close friend of mine. I love him dearly. Very funny comedian. All right.
And very
More of a
nice
close-
of you to land small planes with those headphones.
Yeah, he gets technology that was big 10 years ago. Nothing? Wow. I get jokes. We can't hear you. Your sound stinks. No, it's very low.
I
Anyways,
feel like of all your friends, I don't want to fight him the
How
most.
about now? How about now?
a little more.
Getting
Give me
better.
How
more.
about now?
Louder, louder.
More.
How about now?
That's good right there.
Wow. Okay.
That's good. All right, that's good.
What's going on? How you been?
Hi, Dante. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's good to see you,
know,
bro. I haven't
One
seen
time,
you
me
in
and Dante, I was yelling at Dante like I do a lot of my friends, and I was yelling at him, and he was just staring at me. And then he goes, "Yo, Bobby, you know I could rip your head off and shit down your throat, right?" And I just went, "Yes, I do."
That's you know what? Here's the funniest part. We were debating something, and I was yelling at you, and you go, "Stop yelling at me! My toes are curling up in my shoes."
Yeah, Dante is a scary human being. Oh yeah, Keith Robin said, "Oh, I just talked to him, and I told him Dante was on the show." He said, "Go fuck yourself,"
All right, he's feeling better, right?
because you stole his movie night.
Oh, dude, come on. He always says that. What the fuck?
I'm going to say this, Calta. You don't know about this, Joe. I don't know if you know about this. Gabby,
Wait, can
I
you
know
introduce
definitely don't know
me
about this.
to?
I am. I will
Okay,
get this.
all right.
You got, of course, Mike Calta, my number one best friend, number one radio guy in Tampa, West Florida, East Florida. What is it? Just say Florida.
What's
Hi,
going
Mike.
on? What's going on, Mike? Good to
How you
meet
doing,
you, bro.
pal? Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Yeah, Mike Calta, and then of course you got Joe Tits. Used to be Joe List, but he's transitioning, and his new name is Joe.
Joe Tits got it.
Yep.
Growing a dick.
Yeah, and then you have Gabby. She's no tits.
And honestly,
But,
I'm a little upset because Gabby just revealed she's had sex with 3 men in 10 days, and then Dante
30
came in
days.
and 30 days. Sorry, one every 10 days, and then now we're moved on to Dante already.
All right. Well, you know
I
what?
don't.
I'm gonna put a bookmark in that, Joe, because you're absolutely right. Let's
you.
talk about this hoe. Go.
Oh,
And Dante is a sex. Dante gives advice to men on how to get.
Women too. I do women too, but my market is men more than
Your
anything.
market's men, of course it is, but he gives men advice on how to get some smush.
I mean, it's a little more than that. I mean, I've done relationship counseling for Giannis, Chris Stefano, Lenny Marcus,
Yep.
Paul Italia,
Marcus?
Chris. Huh?
What
What is your
tell Lenny to
counseling?
do?
Huh?
What do you
What do you
grab
say
the
to
spouse
Lenny?
and threaten them?
I was a male stripper for 10 years, like when I was in my 20s. And then I I ran an escort service for about 6. And it gives you a perspective on both ends of it. Let me just say.
So that makes you good at relationship advice?
No, he just tells you who the shitty people are because he knows who the shitty people are and he knows what to stay away from.
It's actually the same principles. It's the same principles are involved all the time. I mean, everybody thinks it's different, but it's not different. It's all the same.
What would you give? What advice would you give to Joe List?
Kill myself.
Oh, gee whiz. That's hurtful.
He started off with shots. Fuck y'all. I came on, I couldn't even get my fucking audio on, and y'all start shooting at me. Now it's Jesus Christ. Listen.
Your audio's a little hot. Turn your audio down.
I didn't say anything, but I will be the messenger that Nick Lang Media in the chat said you look like The Rock got the same diagnosis as Screech, which is pretty good.
Really sure. All right. I guess.
That means The Rock with AIDS. So I'll punch up his joke for him.
Oh, Screech got AIDS? I didn't know
He's
that.
dead.
No, he died. He's dead.
You're shitting me.
Turn it up just a little bit.
I got it. Dante.
Oh, he's got it. No, Mike's got it. Mush got it. Go ahead. Mush got it.
Yeah.
Dustin
I didn't know
died.
he died. I didn't know he died.
Yeah, he died earlier.
Wow.
He was one of the ones that fucked Gabby.
He was a
First one of the new year.
Okay, here we go, Dante.
Last. Yeah.
She had COVID. Lovely Gabs had COVID. Now she's out there just banging everybody. She's got the antibodies. She's out there. She's got no boyfriend. She had a boyfriend. She fucked it up because she's a comic. Let me finish. She's a comic.
She's a comic?
She likes yapping about her personal life on stage.
Yeah.
He was an artist. Didn't like any of that shit. You know what I mean? And so that ended. She's definitely Brooklyn hipster out there. So she's out there banging, but she wants a boyfriend, but she can't find one.
That's okay. Let me kind of counter that because almost none of that was true. Just to be super clear, ended the relationship with the boyfriend mutually. Everything's fine. Then I got COVID almost immediately after. Then I don't want a boyfriend. I'm just having fun.
All right. I mean, so that was all wrong. I want to go back to Joe List. I'm going to tell you what's wrong with Joe List. I know exactly what's wrong with Joe List.
He's been thinking about that.
And this is serious shit. Joe List doesn't know what a good guy he is. How about that?
Oh, that's really nice. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Joe is a funny dude. He's a kind dude. He's a generous dude. Anytime I've been around him.
Generous?
Yeah, he's a generous dude.
What does he have?
I give away a lot of money.
Buddy, I've never got a nickel from you.
Yeah, because
Not to you. No, that's a lie.
More money than him, Bobby.
I brought Bobby a Home Depot gift card because he had a party and he moved to a house. I brought him a gift card. I handed it to him and he got mad at me. He's like, "What are you doing? You don't bring stuff to a fucking thing." I left hurt. I felt bad.
That's Bobby's thing. Bobby, if you don't bring him a gift card, Bobby will go, "You didn't bring me a fucking gift card?"
That's no, stop. That is not my thing. When you come to my house, and this is a fact, I'm fucking insulted now. You
wait.
cocksucker.
I mean,
when you shut your face. You come to my house, and everybody here, you don't want for nothing.
Bobby,
you don't have to bring nothing. And when you bring something,
you want the opportunity to tell somebody that they didn't buy it. Not that.
No, that's not true.
Fuck.
He brought a gift to my house. It was like, dude, you don't bring nothing here. It was not a fuck you. It was like, dude, you're here helping, please. You don't bring me anything. That's too much. He took it wrong. It wasn't a fuck you.
Oh.
It was a come on, dude. You don't need to do that.
Okay.
That makes me feel worse.
Yeah,
you're here.
Bobby,
Here.
Your tone is not always exact.
You're right. Listen, everybody knows I have fucking tone issues. Even my son. Okay? I have tone issues, but I am not an asshole. But my tone is off. You're
an asshole, but your tone is off too. But you're right. You go to Bobby's house. Bobby does it. You don't want for nothing. That's true. But Bobby likes bitching and yelling at people. He kind of likes doing that. So
I do not listen.
First of all, we need to point out that Mush did not fix your volume whatsoever. You're still
he did
low.
not. I've been
Mushed.
begging
Totally got
in the
mushed.
chat for him to fix it. He's just ignoring me.
Second of all, you invite this guy to your house too?
Dante Nero? Let me tell you something about Dante Nero.
You don't want to let him have the lay of the land because when it's time for him to kill you, he knows what the whole place looks like. He knows what door to go in.
Dante Nero. Okay.
Tell him, Bobby. Tell him.
All right.
You're too loud.
That was too loud. That was too loud.
Turn it down just a little bit.
Find
Just
a happy medium.
Just a little bit. My face. Listen, Dante Nero, has always, been there. He is always there if you need him. I'm in Brooklyn buying a bowling alley.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Literal fucking bowling alley. I was like, I want to make a desk. I want it to be 25 inches long. I want it to be 10 feet long, 25 inches wide, 10 feet long. I found a bowling alley in Brooklyn. A truck flipped over and they had this bowling alley. I'm talking, these pieces weighed hundreds of pounds. I had to go there, almost died because he had them stacked up in the backyard and they almost fell on me with nails. I almost died. I call him. He comes over. We load it in my car, comes all the way to my house, takes it out of my car. He ate me out of house and home. But then who does that?
Yeah.
And my kid's birthday, always number one gift. Bing. Number one gift.
Bingo.
Crazy gifts.
Because I buy shit that I would want, and I'm just too big. I'm too big to ride.
Right. So. Now Calta, Mike Calta has taken that role over, by the way. I must say that. He bought Max some shit this year. A little outrageous.
What a gun?
He did buy him a gun, but it was a Nerf gun. But anyways, listen, my point is this. I want you, see that blonde girl up there.
Yeah.
What would you say to her to get a boyfriend?
She has no problem getting a boyfriend. She has a vagina. It's not getting the boyfriend. It's keeping the boyfriend.
Oh.
Why
what
can't
do you do to keep a boyfriend?
I don't know. Why did you break up with the last one?
Because he was a bit off of his rocker. Yeah.
He was a little crazy.
He was a little crazy.
Well, what attracted you him in the first place? He was a little crazy.
Because he was a little crazy. He had tattoos all over his body, and that's something I'm interested in sexually.
What?
All right. Thanks, Gab. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Joe?
What happened?
I got nothing. I don't care for needles, but let me ask you. Dante, you're a relationship guy.
Yeah.
Gabby claims she was a mutual breakup. This is an age-old question?
No such thing.
Is there a such thing as a mutual breakup?
No such thing as a mutual breakup. Never.
Dante,
Well, I
you're a
broke up with
relationship guy.
him.
Huh?
I broke up with him, and then we got back together, and then we broke up again a month later mutually.
You did not. You broke up with him, Gabby. Stop. Nobody's gonna not fuck you. Why would you not? Why would you do that?
I love this podcast.
Why would you not fuck Gabby? I don't know. Anybody got answers?
I don't know. Well, I got answers.
I got several.
Fucking her vagina's too wet all the time.
You don't know that?
Her skin is too pale. You can see the blood pumping into it.
People like that.
Yeah, her hair is fucking too thin.
What the fuck?
Her elbows are weird. I
got a long head. Her head is very long.
Yeah, very long head. Very long head.
I'm going to go to sleep thinking about all of these.
Plus, she looks exactly like her dad, and I love Bon Jovi.
That's hugely true.
While I'm banging her, I'm just like, ooh, she's a little runaway. Running through my fucking head.
That's funny.
All right, well, that's a good podcast.
What do you feel about Joe List constantly wanting to be banged in the ass by a guy?
Is that a thing, Joe?
Yes. And his wife knows about it, and she's all for it.
Joe, this is a new thing? Like, I'm too old school. I'm
not new.
Too old school.
Dante, I made a joke about. By the way, I was talking about a woman fucking me. Maybe I said a guy. Maybe I said a guy fucking me in the ass. But
a guy.
First and foremost, Sarah is not into that idea. Sarah is of an old school.
She's not into you get her pegging you.
No, she's an old school. I mean, Sarah's she was born in the 70s. I mean, she's not one of these hip kids that wants to watch a man get fucked in the butt.
Dante, you know that eventually Sarah will cheat on Joe if she hasn't already.
Mike, what you don't realize is Sarah is 51 years old.
Doesn't matter. She still looks good, and she first thought it'd be a good idea.
Joe said nobody wants none of that old box. I'm good as fuck.
Joe's wife is my mother's age.
No, here's my A. I don't want a dick in my butt. B. Mike is all off here. First of all, we're sober. Sober people don't cheat. You have to have like a by the way, and I'm saying this, I'm not saying I'm better than everybody. If I had a sniff of beer, I would fuck anybody within 100 yards of me. But sober people don't cheat. That's why you get a sober girl.
No, she's gonna love you, but eventually she's gonna need a guy to throw her around, and you are not throwing her around.
What are you
don't
kidding?
have the physical capabilities.
Sarah's 51. She might have had a little chocolate earlier on before Joe. You don't know.
I feel like I have to say now she's not actually 51 because she's going to hear this and it's going to be very upsetting.
Can I say this, though? I love Dante. He says you throw him around. It has to be a black dude who's throwing somebody around.
I mean, come on. Didn't we all think that? Let's be honest. Didn't we all?
Listen, Dante, can I ask you a question sexually?
Yeah.
Now, do you
9 1/4? What?
No, I know your dick is huge. I know. Oh God, if you ever saw his outfits from back in the day, oh my God. Oh yeah, that's him. There he is. Look at that fucking thing, dude.
Where's the other one? Where's the other one?
Oh
the black and white one.
What's the mask?
That is black and white.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's you?
Mandingo.
What happened?
I mean, I'm 54.
What do you mean? What happened?
He acts like he had a day in the sun. Shut up.
No.
What happened?
I meant now you're white.
Nothing, huh? Jesus. No, I was 20. I was 20 years old when I was doing that shit.
You do look. Listen, you do look in that photo. I have to back Mike up. You do. Your skin has lightened.
No,
you look lighter than that.
Sepia tone, dude. It's just, you mean
what
now?
Is it?
Like I look lighter now? You're saying
you look Puerto Rican now?
I probably was in the fucking sun all the time. I was at the beach. I had a 6-pack. I was fucking never wore shirts. I didn't wear shirts to funerals, dude. I just never had a shirt on.
Could you imagine Dante showing up to your mother's funeral just shirtless with a Mandingo outfit on?
I never dumped the garbage with a shirt on. Never went to the store where I just was too busy to put a shirt on to go to the corner store. I was just naked all the fucking time.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you think it's important in a marriage? Because me and Mike and Joe are married.
Me too.
Okay, happily married. I know you're happily married, but we've been married for years, I think, correct?
Yeah.
Do you think it's important to throw your chick around, to like choke her out and mush her face with a pillow?
I think if she's into it, I think so. You know what I mean? Was she into it before or no?
You know, can I explain a little bit of that? Like,
Mike, how long you been married? How long you been married?
Me, 18 years.
Oh yeah.
But like your marriage, your wife may never want you to throw her around at all, but she knows you can just by looking at you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but don't you think as you get older, you hone in more on what you like sexually, as opposed to where you don't need to eat everything in the buffet. You kind of know where you're at, you know?
Yeah, it's better to
buffet, and he doesn't know.
Yeah,
he eats everything. Use another analogy.
I think you get to know. It's just there's a lot of crazy shit I did, and when I was coming to threesomes and orgies and all kinds of shit like that. But
same.
I don't even want to. I wouldn't even want to do a threesome now. Like,
with your wife?
With nobody. I wouldn't want to do a threesome ever.
Yeah.
It's like, if they were smoking high, it was like ridiculous, like Selma Hayek and.
Oh, I don't care if she's fucking tubby. I'd still try it. Yeah. If Dawn brought a tubby nurse home, I'd fucking be like, all right, let's fucking. I'll suck on her titties while you blow me.
I got somebody here to do the laundry. You're like, all right, come on in.
All right. So what if Joe and Sarah are walking home from a dinner, one night and 2 teenagers mug them, and Joe can't defend himself and Sarah against the 2 teenagers. I feel like that knocks it down a little
Did
bit.
you say what if?
What if?
I'm a mixed martial artist. I've been taking MMA for a couple of years now, and I think I could handle a
threat.
couple teenagers.
No threat whatsoever.
Mike, I will choke you out. I'm coming to Tampa
Me?
next month.
Maybe
I'll come
me.
on the show live on the air, and I will choke you out. I'll give you 2 black eyes, but you already have them.
I'll tell you what, Joe.
Damn shit.
Whatever they're paying you for the weekend, I'll put it in the middle of the studio, and if you could choke me out, that money's yours. You'll double your weekend pay.
No. I'm saying you're sitting there hosting the show. You have to be sitting with your back to me, and I choke you out. We're not fighting.
That's called murder. That's an assassin, like a ninja. He's not saying that you're going to be a ninja, but he's saying that if 2 guys attack you, you'd be able to defend yourself. So Mike would be that guy attacking you. You don't think you could get to that money and make $1,500 that weekend?
It depends the situation. First of all, my road money,
Come on, give it up for that. That was a beautiful slide in, Bobby. That slid in beautifully. That was like air hockey.
That was like Gabby's vagina, just slides in.
The problem is in COVID, I think I'm actually getting $1,500. I think you had to go lower, actually. Right now, I'd suck Mike off for $1,500 right now.
Here we go again. Now, there's somebody else is going to come on the show, and Mike is going to go, fucking, he wants to get his dick sucked. He's going to tell everybody he wants to get his dick sucked.
Let me ask you a question, Dante. Have you ever done gay shit?
I did 2 gay shows.
What?
Yeah, so I'll tell you what, so there was a club that this guy called me up, and I was kind of the dude, so I would get other guys, and he was like, they had like this gay convention, and whenever dudes couldn't pay their phone bill or something, they would go into the gay spot, because at the time you couldn't do both. Like at the time, if you did gay shows, you didn't do straight shows. Like there was 2 separate circuits. So this guy, I didn't let anybody touch me, and I just
say his name, Colin Quinn. Go ahead. Hey, listen, Dante, come down to my apartment this Sunday. You want to make a little extra money? I got a bunch of my queer friends coming over.
But they didn't like me because I didn't let them touch me and stuff, and I wouldn't take the tip. So I was like, so I used to book a room. Like I used to.
Very complicated answer. Bobby, ask me the same question.
All right, Joe, did you ever do any gay shit?
No.
All right, ask me.
One of you is incredibly honest.
Dante, you never let a guy touch that monster?
No.
You never let a guy hold it like a submarine sandwich?
Dude, I'm a 90s dude. If you grew up 90s listening to hip hop, you were automatically homophobic in the 90s. That was the whole hip hop was all homophobia.
Right.
You have to work afterwards to not be homophobic. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like when I didn't even listen to hip hop.
But you're not homophobic now, right?
No. But I mean, if you listen to you look at Eddie Murphy's Raw and shit. It was just like the F-bomb was a punchline,
right?
So I mean, it changed, but homophobia in hip hop was like rampant, and you almost couldn't listen to hip hop. Like I mean, I'm 54, so I was listening to hip hop when it started, and all those images and the things that they say, it makes you homophobic. You have to kind of go, wait a minute, this is this is fucked up, and kind of have the empathy to see it from somebody else's position. But initially, you're constantly saying these things and saying having all these like homophobic tropes, and you don't even realize that it's programming you all the time.
Right.
Gay.
I'm just waiting for who I thought it was going to be Calta, but it's just Joe. I was waiting for somebody.
I'm completely heterosexual, but if Dante wants to zoom out and show us that hog, I would take a look at it. I mean, I'm
Oh,
curious.
you out of your mind? I'm
He's talking into it right now.
I'm dying for him to pull it out. I'm dying for it. He just painted his dick like a microphone.
The only one, the only one that wasn't interested was Gabby. Like she's like, whatever.
Have fun.
She saw
Have fun.
3 in the last 30 days. She doesn't need to see another one.
Yeah, she said 3 mediocre white dicks and hipster cocks.
We don't know that they were all white, do we?
No, they were all white.
Oh, really? What were they?
One was Hispanic.
Yeah, but black dudes.
Not this month.
Whoa.
Oh, actually, one was black. Actually, black guy, white guy, Hispanic guy.
Wow.
What kind of
Regular
black
UN
dude?
building.
Yeah. What?
What kind of black dude?
Black.
Now, what kind of black dude?
You mean like
He's like a dark-skinned black guy.
Like
did he have a
Dante
scarf?
Black
Did he
or
have a
fucking?
scarf? Like did
He had no
exactly.
scarf on.
no infinity scarf? He didn't have an infinity scarf.
Exactly. Was he a painter?
I have to ask this question now because you said now I'm confused. Dante, what nationality are you?
I'm black. I'm black.
In what? Now I don't know. This is the first time I'm meeting you. I do not see. When I looked at the other picture, that's why I was surprised because you looked black then. You look white now.
You're Latino, yes?
I'm Italian.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See.
I thought you were Latino.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Puerto Rican Calta. I like it. Puerto Rican Mike.
Me?
No, he just dresses like a Puerto Rican since the Bucks are in the Super Bowl. Get that dumb hat off.
Yeah, my hair is worse than the hat.
That's funny.
Well, listen, here's what I'm worried about, Dante, and maybe you can help me with this. Is that I'm at that stage now, like Max is getting older. We're starting to fuck around a little bit more now.
Yeah.
He went on his first sleepover,
Oh, wow.
you know, but now it's like a process. It's like I got home, I had a shower, I had to scrub everything, make sure nothing smelled. You know, I had to put some cologne on. We get in the bed. You know, it's like this whole thing, you know, when back in the day, it was like, you know, you just bang, you just, you know,
because it was
now it's,
but you wanted to bang, you know, like you didn't have to think in it. You know what I mean?
well, I can't bang because the kid's around us all the time.
Yeah,
He's there all the time. He's not, there's no, especially this last year has been,
especially now is
ridiculous.
forget it.
Yeah, so it's like we can't bang. I don't want to fucking deal with that shit. What are you doing to mom? You know, just
Nah.
I'm seeing if she had COVID. But you know, it's, you know, when we banged the last time, it was good, but it was more good for me.
Yeah.
You know? But I missed I'm worried that she's gonna want now. I think she might be going through menopause or some shit. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Oh, great.
But I just don't want her to. I mean, you know, should I grab her by the hair and force her to do some shit when the kid's on, you know, Nintendo Switch? And
yeah, I mean, did y'all get down like that before?
not with her.
So you never did this before, and all of a sudden you want to choke gag her.
Are you crazy? Every chick I was with, I fucking choked out and fucking made her hair into a handle. Fucking no, but I would never do that to my wife. I love my wife. Why would I?
That's a huge chasm with just sweet loving, and then you just choke grab her and grab her by, put a belt around her neck and pull her, walk around like a dog, and then you're like, what do you think? I maybe there should be a bridge in that, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think I should, you know, maybe try. I'm nervous that the last time that I got a little frisky with her was in the shower, and I tried to do some crazy shit, and then I was like, you know, finger banging, and like 10 minutes in, 15 minutes, and she goes, "Can you stop? It hurts." And I'm like, "What?" I mean, the last thing you want to hear while you're trying to fuck is "it hurts." I mean, I know you hear that all the fucking time. You're used to it, but to me, it makes me feel bad. Like, I didn't want to hurt your vagina.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I mean,
What are you doing?
don't you? You gotta. I feel like you have to. So first of all, you when you talk about all the other women, you treated them like trash, and then your wife, you never, so you never pulled hair and never did no.
Oh, well, I didn't treat them like trash. I just did dirty shit.
Yeah, well,
I mean, I fed them.
And you. I left money on the night table. But y'all weren't freaky when you were coming up, when before Max.
No,
No. I mean, if you weren't. So I don't. But I mean, I think that's kind of good because
but listen.
this is something you could explore now, as Max is getting older, and now you have.
But here's why I ask, okay? And I believe I've done this before. I have my account. We have joint accounts on Amazon, and I went through all the books that I have on my library, okay? And of course, I have cybernetics, healing back pain,
Dr. Sarno.
Yeah.
The art of the war of art. These are all my books, okay?
Then you have black inches.
Well, I'm going to go down. This is what I found that I didn't know this. But one's called Wicked. The other one's Beautiful Disaster. Then we have Tricked and Truths. We have The Covet. We have Sweet Desires. We have The Rebel. Unforgettable Lady. We have Leaping Hearts. We have Romeo for Hire. What the fuck? That's a gold. Holiday Bond.
But it sounds like she reads a lot more than you.
You have 3 books.
I mean, dude, I'm sitting there going, I'm like, what do you want me to do? Fuck it. Do you want me to hit you? Like the player? I mean, these books are endless. Yeah. And then she bought Ozzy's book. I don't know why. So I don't.
So
like.
She's
It's
into
like,
it. Why don't you have a talk with her about
but
it?
But not with me. Who? With who?
No,
Who's?
Of course with you. Why not with you?
I don't know. My hamstring is bad. I got a bad ACL. I get out of breath. I was shoveling today. I almost had to fucking stop and come back in the house. Last time she got on top, her hamstrings both locked up. She rolled off me like a fucking shellless turtle and was on the side of the bed with her legs up.
Why don't you fuck while watching porn? She chooses the porn. That'd be something. That's just a little different. Anything different is good. Get a little porn going.
So I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch 3 ladies going at it in a hair salon. No.
You'll find out what she likes. But just because you watch watch porn doesn't mean that's not what you're into either. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't mean you want to do it.
I stopped porn, guys. I don't
watch porn either anymore
because it was fucking. I'll joke about it, but it was too much. It's like it's too the hunt. I was going down such dark. There's too much. You can put too many in a search. You can put, blonde, gang, kidnapped, husband, knife,
cream pie,
it's like,
knife.
Yeah. Kangaroo. It's like what? And something comes up. You're like,
it's yeah, it gets crazy. But
I like that Bobby's like, Joe has all his hipster Brooklyn friends. I can't watch porn. It triggers me. Like, you should get a fedora and move to fucking Crown Heights, Bobby. Get some skinny jeans. I don't like porn and my wife doesn't want to fuck anymore. Shut up. Fucking let her pick some porn and throw it in her ass. Don't even ask.
Oh, my rib. I think I just pulled a muscle in my rib. I could never put it in my wife's butt. Are you nuts?
Why?
You can't put it in your wife's butt.
We talked about this before because he has this thing where he puts his wife in an image, like in this bubble on a pedestal, and I think he would freak out. I think he would.
Yeah, dude, I'll never be able to eat her fucking chicken cacciatore again if I put it in her butt.
I'm gonna say you will.
I think that's crazy talk.
Why you would, Joe? You'd put it in Sarah's butt?
No, I mean, I don't have. I mean, I would if that's what she wanted, I certainly would. But my thing is, if someone's into anal, I'm like, I'll what do you call
Oblige
it?
him.
I'll oblige. But
you're a
I heard a horror story, and I don't know if it's true or not. It might be a myth, a wives' tale. It sounds like a wives' tale that a guy was fucking a girl in the butt, and it was so tight and dry that it split his dick hole open, like the pee hole ripped open.
They've had dudes break a dick.
I know about the breaking the dick, but the pee hole ripping open
I had
sounds even
a
worse.
dude on my podcast where the dude broke his dick.
What do you
And-
mean break a dick? We're breaking
Dude,
a dick.
He was fucking this girl in the ass, and she was bouncing up and down, and it slipped out and bang and broke his dick. So
What happens when you break a dick?
Well, what happened?
have to get
with
a
him,
di- a dick cast?
It bled. So I asked him what happened. It bled, and then when he took his pants off, it splattered against the fucking wall like.
Oh.
Like
What?
he was and then you have to go get this operation. Otherwise, if the dick is bent, like it stays bent. Like even when it gets hard and it'll bend wherever the break was.
I've heard about that too.
Well,
Joe, you're saying that a pee hole ripped open because the asshole was true dry?
Yeah,
Who fucks a chick? Who fucks somebody in the ass without some type of oil?
But even with the lube, I think it can. But I don't know. It's not supposed to be in there.
If you can't get it in, you can't get it in. Nobody's gonna put a pee. You could feel your pee hole ripping open. It's not like you're the fucking Joker. Like
Yeah, your pee hole, you because yours you can put a quarter in the end of your fucking penis. I couldn't get a fucking grain of sand in my pee hole.
like you need a Sharpie. Hold on, I just pull it out.
Richard Jenny used to have a great bit about before he killed himself about how every time he tries to fuck his wife in the ass, she turns into Elvis at the last minute. She's like, "Okay, just go gentle." Oh, thank you very much. It was fun. He did a whole act out. It was great. Great comment.
Hey, but Calta, you don't do it in the butt.
not my butt.
No, I mean you don't do your wife in the butt. She doesn't do it in the butt.
That's an obvious
That
yes.
is an obvious yes, right?
I mean, we've been together a long time.
Yeah, but
He sounded like fucking. He sounded like
That's the best answer ever. We've been together a long time.
he sounded like Tommy D and Goodfellas. You've been away a long time. They didn't come down there and tell you. I don't fucking the vag no more.
There's only one button fucker down here.
No more
Listen.
vag. No more vag, Frankie, or whatever his name is.
It doesn't. It's the fact that you're so against it is what blows my mind.
Bobby's got things like
no, well,
he's
dude,
got things like it's everything's
I
gotta
guess-
be in its place. Like
I don't have things. I just I believe that I was
Thing.
exposed to sex. You understand? It was a perfect storm back in the 70s and 80s because before that, like in the 50s and 60s, it was very, Catholic and religious, and you don't do that stuff. And then in the 60s and the 70s, and then in the 80s, all of a sudden you could see porn on TV. Yeah, you had HBO and all that
Showtime.
show boobs. You weren't
Cinemax.
exposed to that shit back in the day.
No.
All of a sudden now you're exposed to this sex, and all the movies were about teenagers fucking trying to fuck each other. And so I was exposed to sex very young. I had all kinds of shit happen very young. And on top of the being exposed to way more sex, you still didn't talk about it. Like I told my mother today, we were talking about, molestation and people getting molested and stuff. And she's like, you never got molested. You never had
With your
anything."
mother, you're talking about this stuff?
Yeah, talking to my mother, I want to hang up the phone the second. It's always good for 5 seconds, and then she'll just bring up something, stupid, like about her and my father having sex. My mother. She's like, we used to have sex all. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. Why?
Oh, I got questions for her. Let's get her on.
No,
the show.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do your fucking morning radio shit with my mom. It's not
Listen, we should do a show where I interview your mother and then you can interview
You're
my
not-
mother.
No, I'm not interviewing your mother, and I'm not doing that to my mother. I'm not having.
I'll do it to your mother.
I know you will. That's
Do
the
you
problem.
think your mother has ever had butts?
You're my mother? Here's the thing. You're my mother's type too. Just a chubby Italian guy that makes a good sauce. Listen, here's the thing.
Do you think your mother's ever had ass sex?
No, listen. Here's the
Ass
thing.
sex.
This is
You just ignore him
when you
because if you
touch Bobby's
No.
things, like you
no, I
don't
don't care
even.
about that.
I know you hear me, but you don't want to
My-
answer the question.
No, of course I'm not gonna answer your dumb question. But here's the
Why?
thing. Why? Stop singing. That's when
Why?
he sings when he knows he's out of fucking line. Why? Listen, listen, I've said this before. My mother had sex. She had a kid when she was 15. She had me when she was 18. My sister when she was 15. Yeah, my mom was a slut in the bush. You know what I mean? I mean, she had a couple slits and fucking gave it out to Steve.
Small liquor.
But here's the deal. They never talked to us about sex.
Yeah.
They never explained anything. So you're out there, you're getting exposed to all this sex, and on top of that, they never gave you advice, talked to you. You just, and I never had that talk with anybody. No one ever came up to me and said, "Hey, this is what might happen, or this is how you do it." I learned everything from
the street.
TV and fucking other kids.
Yeah.
And that's what fucked me up with sex.
Bobby, have you looked at apartments in Williamsburg? Because I really do feel like you could just slip right in there.
He's
and-
molested now.
I feel like my
Yeah.
parents told me too much.
Well, your father couldn't hide from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your father was banging groupies 10 at a time. Listen, what are you out of your mind?
My mom gave me the sex talk in snakeskin pants.
Nice.
Her father is in Bon Jovi, by the way, just so you know.
I know.
Yeah, so he's sitting there going, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? Listen,
My mom included circumcision
ankle
in
boots.
my first sex talk.
what'd she say? They smell like soup dumplings. You might want to stay away
It's
from
like
those.
some look
penises.
like a turtleneck sweater, if that makes sense. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
Make sure you have a napkin or a baby wipe and just
Bazooka
wipe them
Joe.
off because there's usually stuff inside. Listen, but you understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm a little fucked up with sex because
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I get
I
it.
had
I'm
a lot of
just-
sex and no one ever told me about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but do you still have those kind of hangups though?
What do you mean?
I mean, don't you still have those hangups now, or you're over it?
I mean, I'm not out in the field, so I have no idea.
No,
I'm married.
I mean, even talking about it and stuff like that, or are you still? Is it still funny for you?
I don't have hangups on sex at all. You can talk. I'll talk about anything.
Yeah, but
I-
you said
I-
you would never do anal with your wife.
I don't want to put it in my wife's butt because I don't want her to do something for me that she doesn't want to do. She does enough, and I don't want her to. I don't want her to be like, oh, okay, I made you soup, I made you breakfast, now you can stick it in my butt. What else do you want, fatso? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Would she say that? She wouldn't say that. And
I
what
don't
about?
know.
And what about if she? What if you've never because you've never explored it? What if she likes it in the butt? Did you ever think about that?
Hey, Dawn. I think she's outside shoveling.
She does. I bet you she does.
Oh my God.
Now I get it.
No, I don't know. I mean, I have no problem asking her. I'll ask her. I'll let you know. I'll be
ask
like, hey, can I? You're not asking my. Will you shut your face? You're not asking my wife that. He's such an asshole. I'll ask her. Listen, I don't have a problem with that, but I understand Mike does it in the butt. Joe does Sarah's butt, and
No.
you do your wife in the butt.
But I wouldn't if she didn't want anal. Like I've never fucked my wife in the butt. She don't like anal though. She doesn't. She doesn't like it. So just because she wasn't,
I mean, if you think about anal, it's kind of gross.
yeah, but
Yeah, you're doing it wrong.
Isn't that the thing? Isn't that the reason why we like it? You like it because it's kind of forbidden, kind of like you shouldn't be doing it.
I'm not at 50. I think if I just
get
don't
it.
want to clean
I'm
my
just
dick.
saying, yeah, I get it.
I don't want to have poop on my dick. I don't want my wife's poop on my dick. Oof.
You're not supposed to. You're supposed to not. You're supposed to do shit anyway. Whatever.
I'm not cleaning my wife's ass. What I gotta do chores now?
Bobby, so you're telling me you've never licked your wife's ass?
Oh, wow, that's a good question. I mean, I've probably taken a couple swipes by accident.
Gabby goes, what?
Oh,
She just
Why,
lost
Gabby, you
all,
like your
she
butt
lost
licked?
all respect for you. In one fell.
what do you guys do? Just Catholic sex?
She goes,
Just
what
missionary?
do you do? You don't eat ass. What's wrong with you?
Listen,
How are you married?
Gabby, do you get your butt licked all the time?
Fuck
Yes,
yeah,
everyone does.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Why did your boyfriend break up with you last time?
I broke up with him.
Why?
Oh, because I talked about him eating my ass on stage.
And he didn't. And what did he? And he didn't like it. Correct.
Yeah, he didn't like that. Okay.
So fuck your unhealthy relationships you don't have anymore. Okay.
The shit you say about your wife on stage and on this podcast.
Yeah. Look, I've done some weird shit with Dawn, but I've never intentionally went and ate my wife's ass. I'm sorry, I'm not so edgy. I've taken a couple swipes by accident.
Bobby, I'm edgy.
What is the weirdest? What's the weirdest thing you guys have done?
I eat ass.
Huh?
What is the weirdest thing you guys have done?
Well, no, fuck you, Calta. You won't even tell me you stick it in your wife's ass. You're so funny. You're like a KGB spy. Duh. You ever fuck your wife in the ass? Duh. You want me to fuck? Tell one time we fucked 9 people. Well, fuck off! I'm not telling you nothing.
You
Tell me
specifically
something.
said that you did weird shit, so I thought I was like, I'd like to know.
We've done some stuff.
Like what?
It's not
We've
just
done things.
Oh boy.
Let me think.
like weird for you, or like would Dante think it's weird too?
Dante wouldn't think anything I've ever done is weird.
No, I don't
okay.
think it-
This guy was the fucking his name was Mendingo. Okay. He was fucking, well, what are you nuts? There's my wife right there. But she's with Max, so I can't ask.
You can't ask.
I don't even know.
Honey.
Joe, how would I ask her in front of Max?
I don't know. Just, in code, just, hey, have you ever had your, bushes trimmed or something like
text
that?
her
Something good.
Text her a hot pepper and a peach.
Yeah, use emojis.
Well,
And then a big poop.
I'll text her a poop with a penny and then a tongue.
Penny.
Yeah, because that's what assholes taste like, pennies.
And a starfish. They got a starfish.
I gotta be honest with you. If Dawn's asshole tastes like old pennies, now I can understand why you're not eating it.
Dude, everybody's asshole tastes like old pennies.
That is not true.
That is fucking absolutely true.
My wife's
There's no
butthole
way.
tastes like a new peach.
So you do lick her asshole.
Oh yeah, I didn't say no to
There's
that.
no, first of all,
You can't even.
there's
You're
no
not even allowed
there's
to
no-
say you don't eat ass now. Don't you know that, Robbie?
listen, buddy.
Since
there's
2003, you can't even tell people if you get scorned. It's like smoking now.
Why?
If you don't eat ass, it's like you smoke.
So weird. What is that? Why? Can I just say this? And Dante, back me up. There's no asshole that tastes like a fruit.
No, you got to do the washing
Except for
beforehand.
Mateo Lanes.
It's similar to fruit. You have to wash it beforehand. You have to do the washing. You got to get on your knees, stick a bar of Dove up there, and then go fresh out, dry it, and then eat it. And it'll taste like soap at best, by the way. It only way an asshole
Just
tastes
like
like
skin.
it's gonna taste like
skin.
it's gonna taste like a knee that you just washed.
There's-
It's not gonna taste like a peach.
You gotta
Your
admit,
wife's
though,
asshole doesn't taste like a peach.
yeah, unless you have peach soap.
Me.
when you do it, when you have like good dirty sex, it's almost better than before you've washed it all down. Like a good dirty sex.
I'm in for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little funk, a little stink
A little
on
fun game ain't so bad.
it. A little
Yeah, that's for
seasoning.
that's for sex, not for eating. You can't eat a dirty asshole; you'll die.
Not a stranger. Not a strangers.
Not a dirty ass, but like maybe she was rollerblading with
Yeah.
spandex.
What's this, 1973? Who's
Yeah, rollerblading. What
With
the
a
Were you getting a rollerblader?
Like, you ever watch-
Pack.
You ever watch those girls work out on TikTok and you're like, I would totally eat her ass out right now while she's working out.
I say
That
that all
kind
the
of-
time.
Yeah.
Okay,
See?
listen, here's the thing. I don't know about that. Ski Vat's a sweaty asshole. That's why I don't like big butts. I don't like a big butt.
don't want no
Look at that
sweat.
big ass. I don't I know how hot my ass gets. Never mind this chick with fucking 3 of my asses walking all day around a mall in tight jeans.
Just a walking.
And then it's just mushing together. Forget that.
So I'm with you. You're projecting. I don't want her to do it to me because I feel bad for her.
Oh, I'd feel bad for her too.
Yeah. Because I know she's
I would
doing it because she loves me.
I remember Patrice told me that he had a girl
Yeah.
remember he had a girl eat his ass, and he felt bad, but he also felt silly because he was so big, and he put his legs over his head. And he goes, I just felt silly with my legs over my head, holding my ass open for this girl. I just can't picture Patrice trying to fucking just holding his breath and just holding his legs up.
Pretty sure we're all picturing it right now.
Wait, we're gonna do an extra 10 right now. That was YKWD, the first hour. We're doing an extra 10 right now on ass eating. If you have any questions about ass eating, please. So let's. This is on patreon.com / Robert Kelly, right, Mush? Is Mush there? I don't even know if Mush is there.
Right here.
Hey, Mush, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Mush, have you ever had your ass eaten?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, Bobby, I'm telling you. It's like,
No, it's not that. I've had
You
my
saw what I
ass
look
eaten.
like.
Listen, it's not that, Dante. Mush, turn your camera on for a sec.
People know what I look like. Hold on a second.
No, Dante doesn't. Turn it on.
Yeah, he does.
You ever see a Funko Pop?
Mush, why are you not turning your camera? I mean, this is comedy gold, and you just did
I had
not.
to turn a light on so you can see me.
Well, turn a fucking light on.
I like that Mush is sitting in the dark producing the show.
No, he's not sitting in the dark. He has the best camera in the world. Look at him.
He said he had to
You know
turn
what,
the light
Mush?
on.
I changed my mind. You look like you have like an adorable little asshole.
Yeah. I
I
bet,
don't have a floppy pig ass. I take care of it.
no, I bet Mike has like a little Ewok ass. Like it's cute and furry.
It has little cowlicks from the hair being
Yeah.
like a little.
Got a little hair NATO on the side and one
like
cheek.
Yeah, a little hair
like a
nape.
frog's mouth. A little baby frog's mouth.
Frog's
All right.
mouth.
Patreon.com / Robert
Like an owl
Kelly If you guys are fans of the YKWD, I mean, this show's been going on forever. I mean, the longest running East Coast podcast on the fucking planet, and I'm still doing it. There's 3 feet of snow. It's still snowing, and I'm in a fucking shed with a heater, and it's still going on. So make sure you go there. And if you're a fan of this show, you should be a fan over there. Just sign the fuck up. Also, you get Calta and Kelly, my number one best friend, right there in the middle. We get that 4 days a week, Fridays on Patreon only, and you get all these shows unedited and live, and you get to be in the chat right next door, right there with all those ladybugs. You guys are the best fans in the fucking world. I appreciate it. You got Dante Nero, you got Gabby, you got Joe List, you got Mr. Calta, and there's Mush up in the corner looking fantastic. He stole my fucking bokeh. God damn it. Joe, what do you got? What do you got right now going on? You got a gig coming up, correct?
I got a gig. I mean, yeah, I'm at Side Splitters. I'm coming to Tampa March something. I don't know my book. March 4th something, middle of March, and Key West, February 11th through the 13th. And I got a podcast, Mindful Metal Jacket, Tuesdays with Stories, and then Joe and Ronan talk movies on YouTube. All I do is podcast. I want to kill myself.
You do great podcasts, and we had you and Ronan Rana. What's his name?
Ronan.
Ronan.
They love him on the YouTube comments.
Oh, they do. Anyways, Dante, what's your podcast?
Man School 202 is my podcast.
I love that.
And I do I'm doing Fairfield, Connecticut. Just go to DanteNero.com.
Now, you
And
come in,
I
Max.
do the one-on-one consultations. You just go to DanteNero.com.
Come in for a second.
Click on consult, and you can book time with me or whatever. What's going on? Yeah, that's it. Everything else is social
right
media. Dante Nero, DanteNero.
Dawn is right here. Mike
Yes.
Calta in the mornings. Make sure you check out Mike, but make sure you check out Calta and Kelly on YouTube, Calta and Kelly's YouTube, social media. And we have big news coming up. I think you talked to some people, right? We're all set to make a move.
Well, we're ready.
Very close to making a big decision that's going to affect everybody's lives in a good way. Gabi, what do you got? You see 19 podcasts.
I have a podcast called Unabashed Podcast. We have a Patreon. Check that out. Follow me on Instagram at Gabby is Brian. Follow me on Twitter at Gabby is Brian. I have a comedy newsletter that is comedic essays I put out every month. Subscribe to that link in my bio.
What's your OnlyFans again?
I don't have an OnlyFans. Stop asking.
At
Dawn,
Mike B.
You have to have a
Smart.
fan first.
Dante, you have now people can hire you
Yeah.
for relationships. And you said you got you have this show. What's it called again? Man School 202.
Oh.
Man Skull 202. It's on our network, by the way.
Yes, sir.
which I love, the laugh button. And then Joe has his podcast, Mindful Mental Jacket.
It's
Metal
yes,
Jacket.
metal, like Full Metal Jacket.
Have I ever been on that?
Yeah, you did it this year. I mean, during the pandemic. Yeah, you were great. People loved it.
Yeah. I actually like it because you got one of the funniest podcasts with Mark Norman, but then you went and did this, and it's actually a pretty serious, funny, interesting, helpful podcast. I love it.
Yeah, I got this guy Richard Lang on. He's like a Buddhist teacher. He's on, and then this woman Catherine Price, who wrote this book, How to Quit Your Phone. She's on next week. Check it out if you want to quit your phone. So go check it out.
Oh, that's
What,
great.
like,
I want to get
like an informative type thing, like an interview.
Yeah, it's we talk about mental health and stuff.
Hey,
Oh, boy.
Max, how you doing, guys? Ixnay,
Ixnay on the
bubblegum, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, money.
Hey, you want to say hi? Come over and say hi. We got some names to read real quick. You got those names, guys? We read these names, but Calta knows. Gabby knows. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, what's up, Max?
That's Mush. That's Dante. You know Dante, and that's Joe. There you go. And that's Mush has his face big. All right. Now, if it's $10, we give them an extra something. 10. It's a 10 gun salute. Ready? So I'll read the first 10.
And do I have to
Yeah.
slap you if
You slap me? What?
I slap you if they don't?
I don't know what you're saying. Raymond's. Thank you for becoming a member of the
Yes.
Patreon.
Thank you.
We've got Naomi Perrin. That's 10, Max. Go. 10.
10
Go.
hits?
No, what?
10 hits?
Just go. Do something 10 times.
Do this.
Don't punch me. What are you punching me for? Don't hit me. Whack. All right, there you go. There we go.
Good job.
10. Ow, that
Leave
hurt.
the comments.
We got Tyler Johnson. We got a Midnight Slider.
Midnight Slider is a hamburger.
Oh,
God bless him.
that is
Midnight
adorable.
Slider is also something that Dante, Joe, and Mike just taught me how to do with your mom. Jeffrey Bonds. Mike Calta. 10 things. Go.
What? 27, 34, 42, 91, 23, and 18. Those are your Powerball numbers.
Bow, 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 bow. I love it. We got Marion. We got Drew Scutuliutis.
Nailed
We
it.
got Cracked Cast Podcast. Oh, these motherfuckers.
Oh!
Oops, sorry.
Whoa.
Oh!
You know what their show's going to be about tomorrow? How to
They're
a
turning a spanking when they're done with the show.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that, Max.
Hey, tell your mom you're going to do that.
All right, I'm sorry.
So
All right, beat it. Go out there. Say
I would
goodbye.
like to read the civilian.
All right, read the last one.
What does it say?
Che Vigil.
10 per month.
Just read the Che part. The name. Che
Day
Vigil.
vigil.
And now you do 10 things.
Do 10 things for me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think someone just left.
No, just say the 10 things. Do whatever you want 10 times. This isn't fail. This is failing. Mush, do 10 things.
Ten's a
No,
lot.
I'll do 10 things.
What?
Ten's a lot.
Oh, Jack Lowman, $25. What's up, sucker? Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah. Dante, you do something. Go. Joe. Joe, you go.
Hold on. Oh, I got a sweatshirt. You can't hear it. I'm doing armpit farts. It's not coming out great. Neither is my life.
Mike, Calta, you go.
Go Bucks, 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 go Bucks.
34-23 Chiefs over the Bucks.
I'll take that action.
Ooh. Gabby, what's your podcast, baby?
Unabashed podcast available everywhere.
Mush, what do you got?
Me and Jake Stone doing Mr. Ridiculous on YouTube.
Mr. Ridiculous on YouTube. You got what? You and Greg are doing a show together?
Yeah. We just talk about
What
nerd
happened,
stuff.
what happened to the other show they were doing?
They're still doing Rad Dudecast.
Mandalorian.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh,
over.
That's in Fortnite.
The new season comes out next year. So
Do you see how
Yeah.
mad Mush got at Gabby? No, that's over.
Nerd.
No.
All right,
Everybody
Dante.
eat butt.
All All right, guys. Well, listen. This is Max. Step back a little. You crowded my space.
Hey, you see my son? You didn't even ask me about my son.
Well, you were talking about other things for way too long. You were asking about where. Okay, what? Talk to me about your son. Tell me.
Nothing.
No.
I want to send a picture.
Your son is beautiful.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I mean, I can't
I'd like
believe.
to see your son now.
I would like to see. Let me see, please.
I gotta just put up
Wait,
the.
Dad, I'm real.
Put up the first picture on my gram.
Yeah, 1 second. Almost there.
It's real time mush.
And I
We'll always eat, but
love you.
Oh,
My God, make
That's
it
the
big.
first time he walked.
Oh my god, that kid's beautiful.
Thank you, man.
Wow.
Oh, dude, I
What a
got
beautiful.
hardcore baby fever.
Wow. You're not. Well, I'm just telling you, Mike. You're doing it wrong if you want a baby.
Look at that kid. Look
he
at
is
that head.
so cute.
Oh my God, dude.
Much you got that? Do I have that picture
Even that
up there?
Coca-Cola shirt. Even that Coca-Cola
It's
shirt.
my
is great.
picture. It's two babies side by side on the top.
Yeah, I'll go to that one next. 1 second.
Hey, how do you like being a dad, my friend?
It's fantastic, man. Every day.
It's for what?
It's fantastic.
Fantastic.
It's
Look at
great,
Joe's
man.
falling asleep.
That's
Oh,
me on
wow.
the left.
Oh my gosh.
Bye, guys.
Oh my
bye.
God.
I'm gonna go
All right.
outside. So
Say goodbye.
See you
Over.
in the next show.
All right, goodbye.
See you in the
Bye,
next show.
Max.
Dad. And see you.
All right, see you later,
Everyone,
bud.
see you. I'm in the next show.
Bye, Maxie. Wow, he is so cute.
Yeah, dude. That's that. Listen, is he? Let me ask you a question. Is he gonna have? You think so? He looks just like you.
Yeah.
Is he gonna have? He's gonna have the same piece as you?
He got a nice product. I mean, you can't really tell just yet, but it looks promising.
He'll grow into it.
It looks promising. You know what I mean? He's got
Okay,
a little,
Mush, take
little
it.
hang
Take it
down.
down. Well, Max does not have mine. I think he has the Weatherby side. Thank God. Yeah. I'm very happy about that. Calta, have you seen your sons?
I have.
Is it you?
It's not. Thankfully, he takes after my brother-in-laws. They got
Really?
huge hogs on them. Yeah.
And I've seen. Me too.
My brother-in-law is younger. He dated a really smoking hot chick one day, and he was showing me some naked pictures of her, and he thumbed too far, and he got into a picture that he was in, and I was like, "Holy shit, what was that?" I mean, it was that massive.
Gabby, you like a nice hammer?
I like a mighty medium, I would say.
A mighty medium.
Yeah.
Just enough to go ouch.
Mhm.
yeah.
No ouches.
Just enough to annoy you.
Maybe ooh.
If you like medium and to be annoyed, I'll leave my number in the chat.
I have many girls that say that mine is perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
You also had your wife tell you to wrap it up.
Yeah, none of those girls are done.
Well, all right. We'll see you guys next week. I have no shows coming up, I believe. No, I do. I just booked March. I believe I have somewhere. I don't know where I'm at, but I am going to Aruba in February. I will be there. If you guys want to go, the hotel rooms are cheap. February vacation. If any of you ladybugs want to go down there, I'll be at the Holiday Inn doing a few shows from the 18th to the 28th, and then I'll be at Mohegan Suns in March. So, yeah, Ray Allen. He's down there doing shows, trying to keep the island alive, trying to keep everybody tourism going, and he's doing a great job at it. So I'm going down there. I'll be out of this horse shit, thank God. And you guys are the best fans in the fucking world. Like I said before, remember to check out Calta and Kelly YouTube channel, and all of us on social media. And if you're a member here, make sure you go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly. You get the extra 10 we just did, and you also get the Calta and Kelly Friday show, but you get these shows live. You get to be in the chat room while it's going down and be a part of it. like Crumbum, Melissa, even though Crumbums was a little cunty today in the chat. That's okay. It's all right. Fat JC, love you. Love all you guys in there. Dante, I miss you. I love you. Joe,
You too, bro.
I love you so much. And Gabby,
Say it.
I like you and Mush a lot.
Don't say it.
No, I love you guys. I love my Calta, though, my number one best friend. Thanks for popping in tonight, buddy.
Thank
I
you for
asked him
having
last
me.
minute just to shoot in, and he did. So I love you so much. You
Thank
guys
you,
are the best
Dante.
friends
Nice
in the
meeting you.
world.
Yeah, same here, man. Pleasure.
The best. You know what, dude? We'll see you next week.
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs.